I feel like... Oh man, look at the skin of this guy.
Dude.
This other one, yeah.
Oh wow. And the guy in front.
I don't know, I reckon... Like, nothing's ever a secret in the world. Like,
approaching your position.
everything gets released. I thought so, yeah, like...
No.
You think there's loads of secrets?
Yeah, of course there are secrets.
But there's always like whistleblowers and stuff, aren't there? I can't imagine like something like this big would be able to keep a secret. There's always like someone that works for the government that will eventually not work for the government on their deathbed would say something about aliens, you know?
Objectives updated. Move to the next location.
I don't know, man. I
don't think it's that easy to keep a secret like that can change people's eyes.
I agree with that. I definitely agree with that point.
Like, I'd imagine the president of America would know, wouldn't they? Like,
yeah, and they're not telling us, mate. Why would
yeah,
they?
but then once they're not in power, why wouldn't they not tell people?
No. I don't know what they would have to gain from
money.
From them telling us.
They can sell their story of what they know, and they'll get paid shitloads.
I think, nah, I don't know, man.
What do you mean now? Nah? Why now, though? You can't have it now without a reason.
Solid work.
I definitely think it's quite naive to think there are no secrets and governments are telling us everything. Because
I don't think they're telling us everything, but a secret that big, like I'm sure there's like tax avoidance and shit like that.
Of course, mate, I think it's a bit bigger than I personally think.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a lot bigger than tax avoidance. That's why like that kind of small secret, it's easy to keep because no one really gives a shit. But stuff like that big, it's hard to keep. There's always gonna be someone. There's always like whistleblowers. Someone's gonna like say something.
Yeah, but you say there's always whistleblowers. Can you name 5 whistleblowers and what they whistled about? Because I'm sure I could research it. I'm not off the top of my head. I'm not really into like whistleblowers, but
I'll find you.
You know, like WikiLeaks. There's shit like that.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. I just think that of course there are secrets, and the government might not know everything. I'm not saying that they're talking to you right now, extraterrestrial life, and that they don't want to release that information because it gives them power. You know, they can manipulate.
What kind of power do they keep though? Like, well, they can manipulate you said someone's landing on this building, mate. Helicopter. You know, like you said, what's there to gain for a president, like releasing that? But then I'm asking, what's also to gain for not telling people? Like, how is it power?
They can manipulate the narrative of, you know, I don't know, like science.
But what narrative is there currently about aliens?
That they don't exist.
Yeah, but what's the gain from that though? What do you mean that? And surely you know, like
they can power. They can manipulate
but you also know, like governments don't all agree on stuff, right? Like the Chinese and the Russians. So surely people would be vying. People would be vying to release that information, right?
But mate, it differs per government. I'm not talking about every government. It's not a collective government.
Yeah,
I'm talking
about. Yeah, I'm sure like the Maldives government don't know, but like I'm sure powerful like the Chinese and like the Russians who've got similar technologies, who can send into space and that.
Yeah.
I've got like a similar idea of what's going on. It's not just...
Yeah, exactly. And their narrative would differ to the narrative of the United States.
They wouldn't have.
I can't claim. I can't claim that I know what their narrative is. I'm aware of the United Kingdom and United States.
Yeah.
It's quite similar. And what
but
I'm saying is that
I'm sure, like, if they've got some sort of narrative of aliens existing, we would find out about it, even from a
but it's there. The knowledge is there. You have to. It's not like people don't speak about this. Like you said about whistleblowers, you don't know off the top of your head. Yeah, I won't know the amount of stories about people citing that they've seen extraterrestrials, but the information is there. It's not hidden. So, like you're saying, the information is there for whistleblowers. The information is there for people saying there's a strong narrative that extraterrestrials exist. But the government...
There's still no like evidence, though, is there?
Ooh! Team eliminated. Oh my days! What did I just do there, mate? Oh my days!
Other side of the map, mate. I think talking about aliens gives you power.
Yeah, mate. I believe that I'm quite skeptical, so I don't think just because the government want you to believe a certain narrative that is the only narrative, because that's not true.
I'm not necessarily believing or disbelieving based on what the government says, but just on what evidence. Like, surely if aliens, so it all depends on what kind of alien. If it's like the ones in the movies with spaceship, I'm pretty sure we would have seen them by now. They wouldn't just be like, oh, let's be a secret.
Yeah, but there are people that say they have seen them, and there are people that have been.
But there's also a lot of people on drugs in the world.
But mate, you're not. This is what you're not. You're
partner. No, I'm not even saying if they agree or disagree. I'm just saying there's not any evidence that they agree. Like, exist, not agree.
Yeah, but there is evidence that people say they agree. So just like you were saying.
Yeah, I'm not disproving them, but you can't just. But no, but the thing is, you're believing one evidence and not the other. So you don't believe what government says, but then a random person would say that they have seen it.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the government say they don't exist. Yeah, and of course that's.
Well, I don't even think the government say they don't exist, right? I think they don't know. I don't think
No. There is a strong They might not categorically say it, but they would be standing.
Because didn't they release like files of UFOs that they said they don't really know what these are recently?
Yeah.
So that's kind of just them implying that they might exist.
Yeah, and okay, take that evidence, and then the evidence of countless people over ages, over decades, centuries that have had some experience with them. Then I think it's naive to think that of course they don't exist. That's my own opinion.
Yeah, but I didn't say they don't exist. I just said there's not any evidence that show they do. There's like people that say it, but you're going off. Wait, just let me speak. You're going off evidence that some random people have said that. Which, okay.
What do you mean?
Well, they're not like.
What do you mean random people? Wait.
But they're not like well-known people. They're just people like random. You know what random means? It's like.
Receiving hostile fire.
I don't even know, like unspecified people.
I think we should agree to disagree. I think we should.
Let's debate quickly, because I'm interested in this now. So, you're very like.
I'll let you speak. I'll let you speak, and then you let me speak.
Okay.
I'll let you speak.
You're very like, oh, they exist. You seem pretty sure. I'm like, I'm not sure. I'm not saying they do or don't exist. But you're going, oh, but there's evidence. Someone's opinion or stuff, or someone's like narrative that they've seen it, is equally as believable as a government one. That's my opinion. Like, why would you not choose not to believe a government, but choose to believe a random person? Like, they are random people. They're not like scientists or anything, are they?
What constitutes the government's evidence as the default evidence that you have to believe just because they're the government? That there's no valid argument.
I'm not believing or disbelieving the government.
I'm just saying, from the standpoint that because the government said this is
ID on the bounty target.
No, not necessarily.
No, but that's not what I said. Okay, you go. Sorry. You go.
I'm just saying that, of course they're random people, but on the other hand, just because the government say government doesn't exist, an admission of evidence doesn't mean that's the answer. You know what I mean? If there's someone that has an experience or something, then that should be more believable by saying, in comparison to someone that hasn't had the experience. No? That's logic for me. Of course they're random people. People lie, people are on drugs, but come on, the government has done things where you can't trust them. So what gives them the automatic right that they're the ones we should trust on every single thing? That's my argument.
Okay. Can I respond to this?
Okay, let it be the last.
They're targeting me.
Mate, do you not like debates? I find it fun.
I don't know. I feel like I'm being seen as a
Allied cluster strike inbound.
Heretic. It's a crazy person.
No, man. It's just good to have difference in opinions.
Beautiful.
I'm communicating.
Someone's there.
The people on the roof.
Enemy UAV overhead.
I saved your ass, boy.
Relocating the safe zone.
Hey, we might win this one.
No, I'm about to die for sure.
Well, I'll pay you back. Got their money.
Oh, nearly took out a whole team. Anyway, no, so yeah, so you saying you shouldn't automatically believe the government, which I agree with.
Yeah, exactly.
But I'm not necessarily saying that they do or don't exist based on what the government says. That's not what I'm saying. It's just there's not enough evidence to, like, I'm sure there's life form, some sort of life form in the world, like in the galaxy. You know what I mean? It's just whether they've been to Earth. I'm just saying that if they've been to Earth, I reckon there's more evidence than what would have been come out. Like, I would believe or disbelieve people's stories based, like, the same as I would the government. Like, you have to be skeptical.
Yeah, you
Someone take the gas mask. And like, yeah, I'm sure there's people that can't respect that, but there's also people on drugs, people like attention-seeking people that are just mentally not there.
Like, there's corrupt governments that want to control the narrative of the public.
Yeah, but then the narrative. But then there should be, if there was true what you say, then there would be opposing narratives because different governments have different.
There are. Mate,
what government is saying that aliens exist though?
No, but there are, mate. As a government, you're gonna want to control the narrative.
Yeah. You say that. Yeah, I agree.
Only 5 left.
Just trying to kill everyone. Oh, do you want to come back?
Oh yeah.
Gas is closing in. Relocating the safe zone.
Out there, I'm trying to look for people.
Gas is closing in.
Oh no! Help me!
Where are they? Can you see where they are?
Someone help me, please.
Let's go. Let's go.
That's a win.
Oh,
Proper
nice.
job.
Mate, we win when we talk about aliens.
I told you, man. How many kills did I get? Let's see. That was a good game.
Yeah, we got a lot of fun alien content as well on that. This could be one where like the aliens exist. Leave your opinions in the comments.
Yeah, that's a good point. I hope you recorded it.
I think so. I think I might have recorded it. I guess on this point though about government narrative, you agree that different governments have different things they want, yeah? So different governments have different narrative on aliens, right? I would suggest some governments, if it was true, that some governments like China would be like, just to screw the US, like, oh, the US government's been lying to you guys. Here's evidence.
They wouldn't. No, I don't think they say they don't care about the US citizens. So they wouldn't say, oh, US people, the US government is trying to, I don't think they would say that.
You don't think?
Yeah? But what's going on? Are they playing again or not?
I don't know.
They leave? Man kills her.
Did you record that, mate?
Yeah, I'm recording this part.